Yes, the 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you—
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss.
But we recently
Ay,
received
libur.
intel from the Ministry.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt.
You're correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarder
Oh,
say
ganon.
that the god of
Nggak
thieves
tahu.
even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the...
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins. Despite how dangerous that makes it, they have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor...
Grand thief?
Oh, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look... Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs, but anything related to the Abyss makes... So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission. Oh, thank...
Good to see this in the hands of a
Pagi-pagi kita akan melihat patung terbalik ya. Demi ngejar Inazuma ini. Problem is, I've never opened this way. Jadi sekarang bukain yan. Jauh. Aku kan memang gak pernah ke arah sini, kayak nggak tahu mau ngapain. Bolos, ih Michan bolos kah? Gak apa-apa Michan, tanggal merah, tanggal merah. Tanggal merah. Oh ini ya. Root state. Sama nobles. Aku gak pernah kesini. Nah itu dia. Betul. Tanggal merah kok dipakai buat hydro dan abis health. Selagi tanggal merah kenapa harus ini? Ada kegiatan. Hai Violet. Selamat pagi.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. What's cooking
Jujur ya, aku paling gak suka story ini. Bahkan masih mendingan Chasm daripada yang ini. Ini lebih apa ya? Lebih disturbing tau gak?
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Nice and spicy. I'll protect us.
libur mau sekolah. Sebenarnya kamu tuh bukan mau sekolah sih, kamu mau kegiatan di sekolahnya, kayak ketemu orang-orangnya. Itu nggak sih? Wajar juga, mau gimana, sistem pendidikan di Indonesia kan masih terstruktur gitu, bukan yang kayak sebebas kita gitu. Nyar conquest, ya yang ketemu Lumin. Ini benar-benar paling disturbing, sumpah aku nggak bisa.
Why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Can do this. Don't forget, setiap masuk domain, terutama domain yang kayaknya nggak bisa dimasukin lagi, untuk selalu ngecek kiri kanan depan belakang guys, karena tempat-tempat ini sangat banyak chest yang ya, aku juga benci. Iya, aku masih mending ketemu yang Chasm deh daripada yang ini. Yang ini tuh benar-benar bikin merinding. Dulu di grafik lo nggak ada nih begininya, ada bercaknya coy.
This looks like a person. Could it be the
Nih,
Grand Thief?
kalian lihat di sini nih, bercaknya.
Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad
PR dari
feeling
100 sampai
about
100.
this.
Buset Violet, kamu sangat rajin.
And the Grand Thief hasn't hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of... Now what?
Now what?
Stay here! Quick, run!
Seseorang mentraktir satu plankton pagi kakak kecebong.
Pagi, you make me shock. Lagi quest yang paling aku gak seneng. Rumah cuma rebahan. Hai Raffi. Thanks for the donation anyway, but I'm shocked, you know. Walaupun aku udah tahu adegannya gimana, tetep aja aku ngerasa shock loh. Disturbingnya terlalu parah. Hai Azi. Kadang nggak harus PR. Kadang tuh ya nggak harus PR gitu. Kamu cari kegiatan lain, hobi kayak apa kayak.
Seseorang mentraktir satu plankton hahaha ya maaf.
Ya maaf, iya dimaafin. Thank you anyway.
Dainslith. Oh, did he send you here to die? His resistance against the abyss is
What is this power?
Biar gabut tuh ya, biar nggak gabut tuh. Eternally frozen in area.
Dodge this. With the wind. Wind blade.
Ini aku lagi libur, kan kalau kamu kuliah, liburnya bisa lebih lama lagi loh. Anyway, aku Violet, aku libur selama 3 bulan. Hai Semi. Welcome. Oh, bayangin aja aku libur 3 bulan. Kayak kalau misalnya aku nggak nyari kegiatan, kayak ngapain?
I see. So it's you. You are the
Di baju.
one.
Nah, itu kan bukan hobi atuh.
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Suruh 3 bulan, kamu kira aku hibernasi?
Enemy. Who knew? Huh? What is it? Oh, right. Yeah. We're near the exit now.
Hibernasi 3 bulan libur tuh rumah. Makanya aku streaming hampir setiap hari. Kecuali kalau lagi di posisi bener-bener nggak bisa
So,
streaming.
we meet again.
Hey, it's Dane.
Judging by your expression, could it be that you encounter...
Huh? How did?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Enggak ada ortu, coba kuliah. Kuliah 3 bulan libur ngapain berarti? Ngambil semester pendek kamu?
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, tell me the rest of what happened in there.
And then, as we got close to the end, we fought a big battle.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed.
Let's go. Oh,
Ini ngambil suka belajar berarti. Ya, asal mampu mah ambil aja. Berarti habis S2 ngapain lagi? Kan harusnya tuh habis itu kan mau kerja ya. Lu pas kerja tuh udah ngerasain. Mana arahnya? Aku kehabisan stamina, hampir. Boleh S2, boleh S3 kalau yakin sanggup mah. Terus jadi dosen, jadi profesor. Udah jurusan apa? Jadi dosen seru. Asal jadi dosen yang bertanggung jawab, oke? Baiklah, sebelum kita habis kita kesini dulu, oke? Coba teman nggak pada on, pada nggak libur kah? Tapi enggak deh harusnya, soalnya ini kan libur ini pas upacara biasanya. Mungkin pada belum bangun kali. Mana sih? Mana ya? Aku turu semua, aduh. Day turu. Aku tuh ya kalau mau kayak tidur lama banget gitu kayak apa ya, feeling kayak merasa bersalah ya gitu. Jadi kayak mending aku cari kegiatan, contohnya nih kayak aku streaming gitu kan. Makanya aku kuat streaming lama-lama gitu ya, nyari kegiatan aja sih. Kan aku memang gamer nih, jadi ya aku kayak hampir setiap hari ngegame gitu kan. Jadi kayak aku mikirnya kayak ya udahlah, daripada aku ngegame sendirian mending sekalian aku streamingin. Biasanya bangun sore sih, pasti tidurnya tengah malam itu. Kalau nggak mungkin dong bangun sore. Oh itu. Iya, bentar dulu lah, buka teleporter dulu. Udah di TP-TP aja orang ini. Ya. Belum kebuka teleporternya. Kalian sih ya ganggu.
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know.
In fact, I was nearby investigating. They seem to be searching the remains. However, they look disappointed.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up?
I certainly don't mean to be
Seseorang
merciful
mentraktir
towards these
satu
monsters of
plankton
the
MC
abyss.
only kak wakak.
MC only. Jangan dong, Hunter. Mati aku pasti.
One cannot discover the
Halo,
truth
pagi
behind
Adi.
it through
Nggak telat, santai.
interrogation. Or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else. All right, we shouldn't waste.
Masalahnya adalah lawannya misinya. Harus bawa
Leave
ember.
it to me.
Kamu telat berdiri di luar. Gitu kah? Ini. Depan situ tuh. Ruin Hunter. Tuh, udah ada tuh sisa badannya tuh. Ah! Saya kalau ngelawan abis doang masih oke lah gini. Yang jadi masalah adalah ngelawan itu tuh makhluk itu tuh. Hei, gak usah deket-deket. No. Ouch. Aku gak terlalu yakin aku bisa nyelesain ini. Anyway guys, aku dulu pernah punya akun yang begini juga. Jadi kayak nggak digacha, habis itu ujung-ujungnya aku nyerah terus aku gacain ya. Dan akun yang itu Ujung-ujungnya waktu scene ini kalau nggak salah, ouch! You must be kidding me. No, 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 no. Why you doing this to me? Ternyata ada guru di live chat. Guru. Sakit banget. No, 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 no. Weh! How to mati itu pasti. How to alive with that thing, huh? Tuh. Gimana caranya hidup? Aku harusnya bikin makanan lebih banyak lagi. How to alive? How to alive? Hello? Wah, aku dibully. I'm literally get bullied, you know.
Let the show begin. La, 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 la.
Pertimbangkan bawa Noel. Wah! What is that? Jangan catat aku, Pak Guru. Kamu dicatat. No! My Elta will die. Udah kenyang nih. Gimana? 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 What should I do? Ya semua. Tuh. Nah, kenapa aku tidak pernah mau melawan ini? Terus gimana? Wah, udah kenyang lagi.
Let the show begin. Don't know. Sister.
Free Steam berarti ngorbanin Xiangling ya. Soalnya nggak mungkin ngorbanin Ember buat nerbang, yang terbang. My head is beating, you know. It's like bumping. We don't have this. I will try the first time. Oke, dadalin. I will try. Sayangnya ini tuh nggak bisa co-op dah. Menyiksa tahu. Halo Mula, selamat pagi. Kenapa ini nggak bisa co-op? Siap Barbara? You have to try this first.
Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen.
Go, go, Barrett!
Dia nggak bisa diapa-apain kan?
Windblade.
Lagi sudah.
No one escapes my sight.
Cool it.
I'll protect her.
Oh, jeleknya bawa airnya Ember. Barbara nih gini nih. Masalahnya aku ikut. Aduh, gak bisa aja nih. Belum. Hilang ya, terserah. Lontar nih. Maunya dimasakin.
Let's
Ayah.
dance. Hi.
Mana dia?
Cool it.
Jangan kenyang lagi dong, aduh. Ngapain aku ngopek-ngopeknya?
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
The show begins. Ready, steady, go! Hi.
Freeze.
It's good. Pindah ke sini sekarang kita. Tarik ini ke sini. Tungguin mereka nyampar, Nyalain ini. Aduh. Yang air. Keselin banget. Bakar dulu. Oh my gosh!
Besides the Abyss Order, Ruinguard seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout,
There are no coincidences in the world, just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is rather they are both branches that have grown.
branches. Root?
Both originate from an ancient nation.
Huh? Really? Speaking of Conria. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain. Huh? You have memories of being there.
Is that so? Well, but if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Kanria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh?
I see. So your first memory after coming to this
Kenapa
world
orang
was
kasa
being awoken
marah-marah
by
mulu?
your sister from within that
Emang
meteor.
orang kasa marah-marah mulu?
It seems your sister woke up first.
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged.
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed. It seems the first time you awoke in this.
Huh. So your sister
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an
Oh, Paimon knows this.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know.
Karena
But now,
galaksi.
since you have come to gain
Baiklah.
some
Halo,
understanding
Aldi.
of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Kanria. Am I right?
If that's the case, before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books. So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria, so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the Seven Nations.
I probably know more about Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god
Barang
that
siapa?
died or
Barang
abandoned
gue.
it, but because it never had a god. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented...
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember.
You mean?
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our let's keep moving. I will tell you...
I will dive. Oke, lagi kita. Jujur ini yang paling sulit ya. Pokoknya yang paling susah yang itu. Dia. Luckily aku punya kayak.
Just sharpen my speak. Over there! Dane was just saying.
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. These Ruin Guards were known as field...
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a... The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather...
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. But
After the destruction of Kanria, these masterless field tillers
Oke,
went completely
semoga
out of
pas
control.
makan tidak ada momen
They
kocak.
wandered
Semoga pas makan
aimlessly
tidak
over
ada
the
hal mengerikan ya.
centuries, gradually spreading to it, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time.
that sounds so sad. Yeah, Paimon thinks.
Once you understand more, but no matter their past, all that remains...
Let's dance.
Wind blade! With the wind!
No one escapes my sights.
Halo dah, pangkat 3. Why with pangkat 3?
Let the show begin.
Hai.
Go, go, Baron! Nice and spicy.
Oh. pelajaran untuk sering-sering main Valorant sebelum main Genshin ya. Membuktikan bahwa dengan sering-sering Valorant, emu membaik.
Huh? This abyss
This talus, perhaps it really does contain it.
But Paimon...
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
Her Highness.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation.
Loom of Fate? What's that?
Loom.
Is it literally
Loomin.
a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, so Dane...
I'm reading it now.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time, will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile? Just as...
No. From the content, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan...
Is that... So wait! The Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the...
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated.
Yes. According to thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones.
Oh boy. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information? Yeah! That tone-deaf book.
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let... A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resource, but how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in...
As long as the gods have a...
Shh! We're about to enter the... And actually...
I never specifically...
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as when a non-believer steps onto holy... I have never received... That's enough about that.
Okay, then we'll...
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. Also, meddling it...
Di mana sih tempat bekas patung? Kan kayaknya di sini deh. Kayaknya di sini. Enggak deh, Starfall punya, di sini punya. Sini kah? Itu kan kan itu tuh ada patung yang hilang. Tapi patung di mana yang hilang sebenarnya? Kan bukan di replace.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Harusnya ada bekasnya nggak sih? Aku ingatnya ada bekasnya. Barbara.
Honorary Knight. Hi. But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Of course you wouldn't know.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a
Gimana
long
kayo
time
bumalik?
ago. Barely anyone mentions it nowadays.
Di mana yung tempat patung yang hilang ini?
A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it. In the church's records, as you might assume. Of course.
Nothing? So do you have any other... Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about this...
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records.
The Tyrant's final fury.
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached
ini
old
ruin guard.
Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It's just right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's final fury became perhaps it was something else that caused... Anyway, this incident might not...
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you again.
Oh, Rosaria,
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those
those
monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time.
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolven. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a...
Then I will go...
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clerk.
But you're also a member of the clerk.
Right. We'll go give...
Oh, but please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect...
May the Animal Archon protect you, traveler. Ako menunggu area tanpa The Seven. Penasaran banget gimana.
I see. This could very well have something to...
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for it?
No, that's not like... Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed today, it is just... The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an...
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Okay.
There's...
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah.
I'm...
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of...
It has nothing to do with wolves. I cannot possibly agree with it. Besides, you're the one people like. I have no problem interacting. It's just my opinion. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, even if the god in...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some...
Lest I repeat, I would...
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Kanrea by the gods is the Well, enough chit-chat.
Kan
We should
Abyss
get back to
Order tuh
business.
dari manusia ya.
I will go take
Yang
care of
Abyss
the
Order,
remaining Abyss Order
Abyss Order
members
tuh
in
berasal
Nanya.
dari penduduk Kanria kan?
Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's...
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. At the rite of dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what...
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing?
Oh, Master Chi! Rosaria told us that you...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is I just scouted out all of Wolf. Rosaria told me that, but the Abyss Order and
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Devala.
Regardless, whether the reason Honorary Knight, please go this God's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him. Okay, be careful.
Iya, Hilliker juga. Nah, kalau Hilliker kan aku tahu. Tapi kenapa ada makhluk yang berubah jadi abis, tapi ada juga yang berubah jadi Hilliker? Jadi penduduk biasa itu kan Hilliker. Kalau misalnya prajurit itu yang ada di bawah chasm tuh yang ini, iya prajuritnya Dane kan. Nah, abis order tuh berasal dari siapa? Berasal dari makhluk apa? Dari manusia apa? Ngerti gak sih maksudku? Kalau memang dia manusia biasa juga, harusnya kan dia bisa jadi literal daripada menjadi abis order. Perubahan.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since if you serve us, we can rise.
What the heck is this? Oh no! Is this—
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how.
Ano, ako nggak bawa.
I'll protect us.
Aku nggak bawa es.
Boba, get them!
Nggak bawa es.
No escape! Nice and spicy!
Windblade!
Halo anak kayaknya, welcome.
Get him! Out the frying pan, into the fire!
Tapi kan mereka bangsa tanpa dewa. Kalau bangsa tanpa dewa, logikanya harusnya mereka nggak punya vision dong.
Let's dance.
Let it rain!
Windblade!
Ah, ini nih masalahnya. Oh, bener-bener nggak bawa es. Nggak bawa es, gimana dong? Oh, mungkin bangsa ini yang nggak. Mami, hai. Beli di abang-abang, bisa jadi. Kan Fenty juga beli di abang-abang.
Go, Barret Bunny! Eat this!
Windblade!
Fun like, okay beams, santai. Ow. Ow, another ow.
I'll protect us.
Loh, apalagi yang harus ku respon bentar loh ya, kau nggak lihat nih aku lagi di tengah-tengah apa? Terus straight threat aku nih.
No escape.
Upacara nggak kamu? Ya kan anak sekolah disuruh upacara.
Nice and spicy. Let's dance.
Tapi number udah jauh.
All life will perish. Decimate. All
Not so hard.
will perish.
COBA, get them. I'll race you there. No one escapes my sight. Go, go, spirit one.
Orang libur biasanya kan ada yang disuruh upacara.
How does an old spirit no matter? This is but
It disappeared.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state, but still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my
Pasaran
strength.
kok hari Kamis. Hari ini hari kesaktian Pancasila tanggal 1 Juni, makanya libur dan libur biasanya ada upacara.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to
Thank you. You smelled.
No, we heard about the danger. Besides coming to help, we actually have something. Excuse us?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It entered into my probe, but it could not think. I eventually damaged it greatly with
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been.
missiles. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
Fireballs? Anyway, this pretty much proves that it sounds like the first one was waste, but in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground.
Don't know.
Yes, you were a big. We need to keep investigating something.
Alana.
The Abyss
Oke, selamat
may
tidur.
have left, but the Abyss's forces are still
Pernah lihat yang
attacking.
nggak lagi libur
You
apa?
two be careful.
Yes, I smell you too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dave.
Hari libur.
Dang, there you
I saw her, but as both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, if I'm not careful, what? But back to the matter at hand. I defeat. I see. Well then, we can.
Huh?
That information combined, for example, the old. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's after it was damaged in the fight with the wolf of the north. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew pew. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too.
Lucu Paimonnya emang. Sekarang bener siapa? Yoimiya sama Yae.
This is it, right? Ooh, so what did you... Huh?
This requires another using elemental sight on a field till. Let me give it a try. And done.
Klee dan Zhongli. Ih, kamu suka Klee kah? Zhongli ada isu ini.
The very thing
Rerun
the
lagi.
Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller.
Iya kah? Itu dia namanya apa? Nggak tahu.
All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vort, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh?
You may doubt me if you wish. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves.
Naman paus ya kali.
As for what I mean by take care of it,
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, there are... well...
do the Seven really... Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. I'll make sure it doesn't...
Ako suka Klee sama Nahida. Ako mau kayak event cosplay. Semua hati-hati ya. Semoga menikmati. Aku pengen tapi belum sempat, belum ada waktu, belum bisa, belum ada kesempatan. Aku suka Klee dan Nahida juga, tapi ya bukan suka yang begitu sih. Aku pengen punya mereka.
Ready when you are.
Kan biasanya kalau cowok begitu tuh. Lolicon.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last.
Ini aku harusnya memang terbang ya? Kok? Ilmu terbangku remedi begini. Itu berbahaya. aku suka karena suaranya imut kayak sangat imut.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the
You are just as vexatious. I sense your soul is stained by and then we are the same. We're both.
It is your words that forever. Time to silence you.
Bam Bakudan.
I'll protect us.
I'm not that kind of person, you know.
Get him.
Go, Barpo.
Yeah.
Dodge this.
Hai Aina, selamat pagi. Libur nggak? Libur nggak?
Freeze.
Let's dance.
Yeah.
Oh no. This will be not good.
Dodge this.
In a really
Cool it. Wind blade. Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Go, Barrett Buddy. Let it rain.
With the wind. Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Halo Nakun. Ntar ini ketemu saudaranya Ian. Ntar ini ketemu saudara. Aku telat. Shit.
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance.
Wind blade. Disappear.
Yang satu mati.
No one escapes my sight.
Wind blade.
Yang dua mati. Hai Emak.
Bet you can't keep up with.
Let the show begin.
Dodge this.
Why is taking so long? Ingatku kayak Ianya nggak selama ini.
Cool it.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Get him.
Nah, lihat error satu itu lagi gila.
This map will be frozen in time.
Go, Barrett Buddy. No escape.
Dodge this. What's the hurry? Cool it.
Hey, not so hard.
The end is now.
Oke. Another scene mahal. Walaupun nggak semahal scene Liu. Lumi, ini pedangnya.
Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Oh.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
He is my enemy. Oh.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
At least not yet.
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
Ini dia putih loh. Ini kan tempat yang bulat ini kan kalau nggak salah tempat elemennya Lumin nih. Nah ini semuanya putih nih tempat elemennya. Jadi dia pakai elemen apa?
Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
Elemennya begitulah.
We have always had enough time.
Too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? the seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Hayo. Kung mana lagi to ay.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right?
Parang ako lagi uwas, jadi nggak nonton, parah sih.
But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun... If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Selesai. Patungnya nggak jadi hancur anyway. Now what kind of end of the journey itself? Aku mau rewatch bacaan komentar kalian. Baiklah. Sebenarnya aku nggak ngerti konsep end of the journey. Gacha. Enggak, aku mau gacha setelah aku punya 100.000 primo. At least 1000 EF, guys.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to help one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
Main Honkai Star Rail nggak main, tapi nggak lama sih.
Paimon supports that idea. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next, Paimon doesn't think we can simply... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lea Harbor. Let's see what she has.
Aku udah main, cuma mungkin nggak cocok, lebih cocok Genshin daripada Honkai Star Rail buat aku. Masih ada kok gamenya di aku sekarang, cuma belum ini aja. Wuthering Wave nggak apa tuh? Switchnya bisa sambil fight kayak Sao. Aku punya Sao Fatal Ballet di Steam, tapi aku belum pernah mainin. apa nih? Ini aku harus nyari quest nih biar bisa reputasi di Liwe. Udah. Banyak sebenarnya tanda seru birunya, cuma nggak pernah aku lakuin aja. Ah ya.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? Is there anything
We wanted to ask.
Oh.
Great.
But the chance of success, it was in leaving Inazuma. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm right after I'd escaped their clutches. I floated on the open ocean for, but to my surprise, my journey, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey.
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The
Kanjo commit.
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee
So
everything
kalau
in
kita
Inazuma.
kenal bisa langsung switch.
We usually collectively refer
menarik.
to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose their equivalent, one of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission, is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet it doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of, and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documents.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the but if you really are set on that's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-trapped.
But it's an armed fleet, right?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet.
Then there's no time to...
Let's go, Crux fleet. Wah, belum dibuka. Bagus. Belum terbang ke sana. Kita ke sini dulu. Nggak sopan.
I'll protect us.
Halo, Shen. Apaan? Halo, lagi enggak? Gak tau sih, siang belum ada rencana, belum ada pikiran mau stream apa. Kayaknya enggak valid. Ada kayak belum.
I'll keep this close.
tahu jalannya. Oh, ini mah udah di atas. Bukan? Ini dia jalan. Nanti nggak mau palo. Nggak tahu ya, mungkin kan hari ini mau aku follow atau Minecraft atau Mobile Legends lagi. Aku kasih pilihan deh daripada aku yang bingung. Ini kan yang bingung. Aku mythic, tapi biasanya aku klasik. Jarang aku main ngerank. Gak tau aku bisa terbang ke sana nggak ya? Awan aja lah, sekali-sekali.
Let the show
Kayaknya sih aku lewatin sih. Jemput.
With the wind!
Let it rain.
Wind blade!
Go, go, Berry Bunny!
Hai Darky, kenapa?
Dodge this!
Let's dance!
Long time no see anyway. Ada chestnya. Yalah, masa 3 begitu nggak ada chestnya, aku gigit. Oh, yes.
I'll keep this close.
Harus naik ke tempat yang lebih tinggi. Ayo lihat kamu lagi main scene. Iya, long time no see. Aku lagi story ke Inazuma. Nah, dapat achievement. Pertama kali main, enggak sih. Sebenarnya udah, cuma kalau kalian ngomongin Sumeru aku pasti nggak tahu karena aku terakhir main tuh setelah Inazuma. Inazuma tamat sampai ke bawah Chasm kan. Nah, habis itu Sumeru. Nah, story Sumeru aku belum tahu, belum selesai aku story Sumeru. Ya aku pakai akun lain gitu. Aku tuh pengen story Sumeru tapi kayak memusingkan banget, tau gak sih? Sumeru belum. Pertama kali main, semangat, seru kok. Tapi udah ketemu Nahida? Belum di story. Aku tuh nyampe ke dunia Zard.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Vtuberid, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liu. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Dalam komunitas Genshin 2 tahun. Karena ya device si Genshin tuh. Mainin sendiri deh, rasanya pasti seru banget.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance.
I prefer. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons...
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a laugh?
No, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's...
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
Huh? I thought you might... The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun.
Oh, semoga gachanya wangi. Semoga gachanya wangi. Hoki anak baru. Kemarin aku dapat Xiao waktu jadi anak baru di PT5.
2, you can't take part if you've got a you must be feeling and with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament.
But
well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might get this.
It's supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
Is there really such thing as a map?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision... As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talent. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hand...
Yeah, we're interested...
Inazuma? You...
want
to go there?
Ya udah, semangat ya.
So, in that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice.
You just want him to take part...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do?
3 minggu AR 40 cepet sih. Ini aku belum AR 40 ini.
To get to Inazuma, huh?
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of...
Normal lah. Kalau kamu main setiap hari, ngejar story-nya setiap story berlanjut, ya 3 minggu oke kok. Kamu tahu nggak rekorku? Aku pernah dalam 2 hari AR 35. 2 hari. 2 days. Aku sehari main bisa 12 jam literally. Tapi itu nggak dari AR 1 ya. Maksudnya 2 hari itu dari AR 16-an kalau nggak salah. 16 ke 35 mentokin story sampai AR 35. Nah, belum ditambah side quest yang ngasih banyak ini kan. Karena AR kecil tuh masih gampang, nanti kalau kamu sudah di AR 55 tuh baru kerasa banget capeknya. Anyway, tipeku lebih ke ini ya, short mail yang sekitaran tinggi Kazuha atau Xiao. Jadi itulah kenapa aku bilang yang ganteng tuh ini. Yang ganteng tuh kayak Xiao atau Kazuha. Yang terlalu tinggi kayak Tatang malah aku gak terlalu suka. Nah, Genshin untuk mendapatkan waifu ya itu. Wait, Nahida oke lah ya, tapi Klee?
Beta said that they had to be renowned fighters.
Enggak deh, Klee mah bocil legal ya.
Are you here?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting. Nobody wants...
Yeah, we...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle... What? You... Nonsense! Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders. They tried to sneak past me under the... I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him... I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But
But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Lawan, ya. Ya, benar. Kecil legal sih tulisan Manahida, ya udahlah ya.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life but this tournament is more than just a chance to—
Exactly. With a
This master of yours.
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan. And his skills, you probably wouldn't have heard of it. He's got to be a grand master or something. To the Lingshan clan,
Forced dispersion.
it's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an—
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a—
It sure is. But it's extremely difficult to cultivate.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist.
There's a tuition.
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here.
But here we are, having trained under him to— Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer—
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally
Well, we have to try—
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the— If so,
So you're also—
you better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece. No. It's not about— I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've passed every exam I've ever taken. In most people's eyes, I am already a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoterics. I seem to have gained another— Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Orang nggak waras.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision I have to ask. Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the right—
Oh, I trust you were aware that, only those— Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of—
Yep, he still doesn't have a
my apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great— it's just a formality for you, of course. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon too! Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the—
I wonder if it's too late. Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling— Right. A great hero such as yourself can surely—
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take
Punya
us to
vision nih,
interview
bos.
us
Tapi bisa ngendaliin elemen.
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time.
But why would anyone want— I see. So, I take it you discussed your term— Well, I'm sure a great hero— Anyway, the qualifying rounds are—
Hey, so, even though you don't have a vision, so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be Alright, it should—
Loh,
You
reroll.
seem like you're raring to go.
Enggak, udah lama sih.
Then
Akun ini nanti mau cari IF sampai 1000.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now.
Come on, let's go sign up.
You? You're the hero they're talking about? How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Nih, aku tuh lagi nyari Primo nih, lihat. Kaya naman nila ako story akong kecil.
I knew I... So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Impressive. But I also...
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, so come on. We all know you...
All right. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking, you know, a lot of competitors came, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fights. Well, since, for one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are... So, I'm...
Huh? But we only just started the...
This is how Captain Beto worked. Besides, at your level,
guys.
you would have made it...
Lagi malu ya, lagi malu.
Right. I'm gonna watch some more of
Malu
the
dan
times.
sangat mager.
If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is...
Your opponent has fought many rounds. You may well be stronger than him. Very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash. I do not doubt your abilities, but...
Relax. My guy's at the top.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Anyway, di sini curang lagi. Bisa makan.
I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right. For a moment, if you had a vision...
I wanted a vision once, but mine? I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh? You mean...
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn.
Wow.
If you have the chance in the future, please.
By the way...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, so don't get...
Hi, showing.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically Still, I'm sure he'll be no...
Panggil aku Bia. Oke, Bia.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead, his opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking, why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get... I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
Oh, all right.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding... I could sense that you're not familiar with... But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I...
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Aww.
We wanted to ask about who are...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals are... As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew?
If that is the case, then I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Oh,
In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering...
yeah, we could tell that.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial... I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself, given your talents...
Hang on. Don't you think you're...
Gathering intelligence is an essential... Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey...
You bet... wait a second.
Does one not leave? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me.
Cintailah produk-produk Indonesia.
Maybe we can go talk to Bino. Surely she's gotta know something.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Okay, bye-bye.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at...
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your When I talk about that, since a young age, I have been attuned to it is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that sounds...
My humble abilities are to think a human could wield the... And not to mention your...
Hey, stop evaluating...
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you...
Aw, it's nothing it's been a long journey, and many things... Honestly, even
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence. However, I still wish to have the honor of Of course, I too shall Now then.
Nah, jangan lupa oleh-oleh.
Let the show begin.
Windblade! Cool it! Dodge this! Windblade!
No escape! Not so hard!
Disappear! Cool it! Windblade!
Get him!
Dodge this!
Your skills in battle are truly... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the world is a truly mysterious...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you...
I desire to know what influences the god... My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed by the divine in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a...
She sounds less like an archon.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma...
Sounds a lot like something...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall... the time...
Oh, right! We got...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we... Very well. Let's...
Ya, di TP-in. Thank you.
Why? Never mind. We can start. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting battles. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name. Wow! I'm sure But today's final. As for our other combat. Come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone, just sit tight. We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Did somebody steal?
We don't know when it was taken.
No need to worry. The vision was the prize that I had offered.
Well, if you I'll stay here and try it off.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on...
Come with me. I can...
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
So soon.
Wind blade!
Cool it. No escape.
Let's dance.
Freeze. Prepare you. Can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Oh. Ya itu hampir gagal sih.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
With the wind!
Have a little taste. Freeze. Freeze!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway and...
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at... Additionally, your chosen escape... In other words, you failed to meet any of the...
You...
But most disappointing of all, it appears that the vision doesn't...
Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after...
Aha! So
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you... Drat. This could... Really? Fine.
But you know, according to the laws of the sea, not to mention that the item you stole was a prize, it seems that it would be only fit.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need...
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Windblade. Kasuhan yung ngerepotin doang bisa nih.
I'll protect us.
Ya yang kepo bisa dicabut.
No. Do what you want.
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon does...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest... But unfortunately, yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a master. After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try? I see. No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's this?
The story begins with an old...
Tomo.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate...
Tapi aku nggak jago review juga sih.
But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
Area lagi cutscene.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature.
Kazuha!
All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble, but thank you.
Bener. Shangling ya? 90. ER-nya 200. Oke, ini pakai pyrodemic bonus ya. The catch R5, oke. Pantas ER-nya 200. Ini di build apa? Bukan support ya? Support deh, support burst kan? Ini bagus. Ininya. Oke, 6. F2P pemula banget. Dari mana ini F2P pemulanya? Gacha berapa kali kamu? Oke, pakai CDM di sini HP-nya. Ini yang naik EM-nya ya. Oke lah, untuk Xiangling kalau nggak salah pakai EM kalau aku nggak salah ingat. Tapi aku nggak tahu kenapa kamu pakai pyro damage bonus, karena biasanya ya kalau aku ngelihat Xiangling jarang sih ada yang pakai pyro damage bonus. Setauku biasa pakai ya attack atau enggak EM. Sorry, kok EM. But choose is yours, nggak sih? Boleh, nggak masalah. Red CR CDM-nya loh, bagus-bagus banget. Tuh. Red CR CDM-nya bagus banget, sama satu random ya. Aku mau lihat Ayaka deh. Oke, Blizzard udah 4. Misplitter berarti apa namanya, signature channel ya. Attack-nya 2,2. Emang pyro ya?
A blade embraces its duty.
Karena biasanya setahu aku
As a
pakai
jeweler
attack,
cherishes
jarang aku
their
lihat yang
gems.
pakai itu. Ini kamu party 2S ya? Karena kalau nggak mungkin CR-mu kamu cuma pakai segini. Ya kan? Ini harusnya party 2S sih, kalau at least kamu bawa Diona. Kalau nggak bawa Rosaria pasti. Karena kalau nggak mungkin kamu cuma ngasih CR ke Ayaka 34% doang. Like, kapan nge-critnya? Nge-crit setahun sekali ini mah. Tapi kalau misalnya pakai 2S ini cukup banget sih, 34 tuh. Aero damage bonus. Berarti dia nggak punya Goblin Pyro, bisa jadi juga sih. Karena yang kebanyakan yang aku lihat kayak gitu. Oke, di sini dia pakai CDM, tentu saja ada CR-nya 11%, ini salah satu alasannya ya. Aero damage bonus ya, ini mungkin kalau niat nguli lagi bisa dicari ya. Tapi sejauh ini udah bagus banget. Energy recharge nggak mati nggak sih? Tapi oke lah ya. Oh ini CR CDM-nya nggak masuk ya? Nggak ada yang naik nih kelihatannya. Tapi oke lah, attack-nya nambah 20%, 2,2 udah cukup banget. Ini juga ini ya. Berarti pyro ya. Aku mau lihat senjatanya, penasaran. Deathmatch share 5. Kamu tidak F2P. Akuilah. Signature ini mah. Iya. Oh iya deh. Aku paling sering ngeliat pakai attack, jadi aku jarang ngeliat dia pakai pyro damage. Jadi kukira emang rata-rata Xiangling pakai ini. Aku F2P, bohong. F2P BTW ini mah. F2P BTW kamu kan? Dash R5. F2P BTW. Tentunya tidak. Kamu F2P BTW, aku yakin. Udah pernah berbohong pada om, parah banget. Nih om Ether.
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time. Captain Beto was muttering something about me. But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't—
The one who stole the vision was original. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match. In which case, the Crux—
Huh? So, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate—
Paimon thought we'd win it.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treachery. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment.
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liu, suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Outcourt will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes
Thank you. One final word of warning.
Analyst ko aja dikit, Om.
The part of
Ada yang
your
mau
journey
berteman
that
dengan
lies after the
FTP.
storm.
Ah, itu mah, ini mah sepu-sepu sombong. Lagian aku 81, bohong. Oh, udah bisa berlayar, coy. Pulang ke Liwe. Ini aku bener-bener ngeras rasanya. Aku nggak mau ngeras awalnya. Cuma ini karena aku udah lama nggak storynya nyangkut. Ini pas masuk udah air segini, jadi udah segini ya tahu-tahu. Ini storynya melanjut terus.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, travel? Ah, yes. I've heard, now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
Ada akun di 80.
I don't have any
Kenapa?
current intel that would be
Kenapa
worth sharing with
ditinggalin?
you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh in.
Seems Beidou is
Of course. There are many things.
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh,
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive?
so there's another Catherine in...
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to...
Just following orders.
Baiklah, akan kulihat sebentar. Xiao. Ada masalah apa kamu dengan Xiao? Death Match R1. Oh, ini lumayan. Ya, walaupun berarti masih belum ketemu Virinya. Dan ini Bang sehat? Xiao-nya mau disuruh jadi Hutao kah? Oke. Liku yang lucu. Astaga, ya ampun. Witsit channel Aku takut dihujat. Enggak dong, aku mah tidak pernah menghujat. Ini sayang banget, padahal itu kekingnya tuh udah skin tuh kekingnya. Waktunya kita berlayar, guys. Tepe. Mempercepat poci. Gitu kah? Sebatang kara diguyun nantilah satu-satu lah. Kita berlayar dulu yang jauh.
You finally made. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail on. Don't look too serious. Well, now that we set sail for the land and Gulf.
Anchors away!
Wah, ini salah satu adegan yang menurut aku keren. Genshin selalu bikin act yang keren, adegan yang keren, banyak. Dan berlayar salah satu yang bagus. Hai Kazuha. Oke, bye-bye ya Tupi BTW. Oke, bentar mulai. Kita cutscene dulu ya. Maklum lah kalau story Arkon pasti banyak cutscene-cutscenean gini. Keren banget. Still feels great, you know. Dan kita sampai di pelabuhan. Kabar anak cahaya. Lagi nggak punya gamenya. Wah, akun 86. Akun baru ya mula. Akun 86 tuh harusnya belum tua-tua banget. Kita sampai. Hai Toma, Mas Green Flagku.
Oh, hi there.
Ahoy.
So, you finally made it. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say...
You can blame your almighty shogun. The fleet was fully up to the challenge. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma.
You don't know how long...
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can...
With any Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma.
No need.
Good. Then if it's all settled...
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Bye-bye, Captain Beidou.
Now then, first things first. Don't underestimate. So we have to play by the rules. Even...
Oke, berapa ID-nya? 86. Ada Naida. Sakari, oke, Sakari R2. Oke lah. Udah penuh di bootnya. C1. Oh my gosh. EM-nya belum 1000 ya. Tapi 800 sudah cukup seingatku buat Nahida, jadi ya oke lah. Oke, EM-nya oke di sini ya. Nahida tuh yang penting EM sih, jadi kayak ya udah yang penting EM-nya oke. Ini EM-nya 35, 54. HP persen. Nahida emang main HP? Change this. Atau aku doang yang nggak tahu, tapi aku baru tahu Nahida pakai HP. Mana? Of perception damage berarti 11%. Oke, ini mah nyari energi recharge doang kan. Oke, energi recharge dikit lagi 200. Oke lah. Belum jadi. Memang nggak pakai nobles. Noblesnya mau ditaruh di mana ini? Hydro damage bonus, energi recharge ini mah. Ini dipaksa doang ya Mas Yan. Masih nyari ya kamu? Ya disarankan untuk nyari bonus set ya. Jannya ini dipajang doang. Oh, ada ini payung berarti waktu itu ada. Ini juga dipajang doang nih ceritanya. Channel C2. Wow, Om ahli review. Enggak loh. Mapa mare. Oke. Apanya Swarbo? Sebenarnya kalau misalnya Yelan, saranku kalau misalnya ada mending Sakri daripada Pavonius Warbow. Tapi nggak apa-apa sih kalau memang nggak punya. Sacrificial Bow lebih oke lah. The Catch R5. Oh, emblemnya jadi. R-nya oke lah ya. The Catch R5 nggak usah berharap banyak. Ini udah bagus banget. Soalnya bukan engulfing. Halo, dream come true. Pakai mana gue lihat? Gobletnya electro damage bonus, oke, jadi nggak heran lah ya, akhirnya segitu. Yang menuju sore, bahkan belum siang nggak sih ini, tapi oke lah. Ya ini semangat menguli lagi ya, tapi ini udah bagus sih CR-CDM-nya, cuma ya kalau kamu mau menguli lagi yang lebih baik lagi, ini boleh kok, Momiji selalu terbuka. Ya ini juga. Biji selalu terbuka, oke? Ini oke, ini udah lumayan oke lah. Titip foto boleh nggak? Boleh. Sambil aku story guys, ini nggak lanjut dong storynya. Nah ya, kepalanya ditaruhin CDM boleh tuh. Kalau dipaksain CR semua susah juga sih. Kok buat ngomong sih? Kalau bisa nemu CDM yang bagus.
Identity and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods... Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for... My apologies, but I'll...
Here are their entry papers.
What?
I just wanted to...
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome.
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain...
Sheesh.
Well, let's not forget that, as the word suggests, Outland... Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. Now, let's head over to the Most of the current rules...
A Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's
Arte bau
wealth.
semua ya, semangat ya.
You really haven't heard of it before?
Okay. Oh ya Friends tuh, aku nggak tahu kalau Friends tuh. 8433 555 6. Aku jatuh kali sorry. Low. R55, aku tahu aja kan. Aku tahu Dragon's Band R2, nggak ada Death Match ya. Oke lah, nggak apa-apa. Kalau bisa Death Match. Tapi kayak nggak ada deh kalau dilihat ini. Bentar, attack-nya Katanya beneran nggak lagi di rental. Oke, 6261. Anjir PT2, aku iri. Oke. Attack-nya kurang ini. Oke lah, hampir 1k tapi tetap kurang. Kalau ada senjata lain yang lebih oke, kayaknya mending ganti senjata deh. Ngomong kayak lagi makan permen karet. Sorry, kejauhan Miko. Ini flow-nya udah oke lah ya. Sebenarnya gobletnya nggak masalah sih. Iya makanya aku kaget dia Dragon's Band. Ya wes lah ya. Mau pakai goblet. Mari kita lihat. Mau lihat gobletnya mending diganti atau enggak kan? Tadi goblet ini apa? Attack EM, CR CDM, CDM-nya 22,5 sama 10. Sekarang rate-nya berapa? 66. Kayaknya mending pakai yang aku tahu sekarang deh. Kalau menurut pendapatku sendiri. Kalau bisa dinaikin lagi, tapi artinya udah nggak ada yang bisa dinaikin ya. Ya, kalau kamu ada niatan untuk mencari CR CDM yang stat 2 sisanya attack sih masih bisa sih. Kalau kamu berniat untuk datang ke Zou lagi, walaupun Zou itu menyebalkan. Kayak nanggung gitu, nggak nyentuh 3 digit. Ngerti nggak sih? Maksudnya nggak nyentuh 1000, kayak nanggung aja gitu. Oke lah. Kalau kataku sih gobletnya nggak apa-apa ya. Buat nyesuaiin CR-nya juga soalnya. Nanti kalau misalnya kamu lepas ini kan berarti CR-nya kayak 50%-an ya. Jadi kayak 51/4 nanti jatuhnya. Ini 66 oke lah biar sering crit. Ya dikit lagi. Ini kalau niat kamu ke Zou, ini diganti nih. Dikit banget lagi. Kalau kamu niat untuk nyari di Zou lagi. Iya 4 digit, sorry. Kok 3 digit sih? Mabok. My bad. Maaf guys. Oh udah. Before of that, mari kita buka dulu yang tempat gelap ini. Zou tuh nyebelin tau. Zou tuh nyebelinnya karena satunya lagi tuh sampah, ngerti gak? Jadi tuh dia tuh kerasa menyebalkan tuh ya, karena kamu cuma nyari Crimson Witch doang, bukan nyari Lava Walker. Beda rasanya tuh kayak udah saatnya trading, kabur. Dadah. Kalau misalnya mau miji tuh ya, at least ya si Menawa sama emblem tuh masih bisa dipakai dua-duanya. Itu loh yang bikin aku kayak agak sebel sama domain lain tuh. Atau misalnya Blizzard tuh sama satu laginya tuh kan buat Hydro tuh. Apa sih buat Hydro, aku lupa namanya, Blizzard sama apa gitu. Nah itu kan at least masih bisa dipakai tuh. Nah oke, selamat. Hati-hati. Tapi Zou tuh Lava Walker-nya tuh nggak berguna, itu loh yang bikin sakit. Atau Milelit lah minimal. Milelit tuh masih satunya lagi kan buat physical. Blood Self-Flare kalau nggak salah. Masih mending gitu loh. Saking sampahnya Zou itu jadi ngeselin. Kuru.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing...
2 million?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes...
Paimon wasn't so much question.
Ma'am.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of...
Thank you, but as this is just...
That's not how you haggle!
All right then, as you wish.
Halo Desri. Makan.
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's...
It's not as mind-boggling the way some here at the agency. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas...
Then they'll milk them.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend, yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from the most that overseas merchants can do to... That's how the international...
So it's a trade association?
Yep. And as well as advance... Essentially, it's
Air
an
berapa?
association...
34 kalau nggak salah.
I see. So this is the real...
Blizzard
After
malah
all,
wangi-wangi
the
terus.
Raiden Shogun is the most...
Aku ngelarang punya
I was going to say, nothing is set in
karakter
stone when it
yang
comes to who you'll
es
encounter in
atau
this world.
air, jadi
Who's to say you won't...
aku nggak pernah
I'll
ke
give it
ini
to you
sih.
straight.
Really?
I mean, it will take all the resources. Connections come at a high No, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that...
Jadi aku hampir
if
nggak
this
pernah
is
ke
something
Blizzard.
you
Aku paling
really
sering ke
want,
Momiji
you'll
karena aku
have to
selalu
agree to
punya
help other
karakter yang
people solve
harus
some of the
Momiji, tau
problems
nggak?
first.
Harus selalu nyari emblem.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle.
Why do I get the feeling you're... Here's the situation. As I recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for
Belum.
the
Aku
head
belum
of the
Dragon Spine, belum
association is called
selesai ngurus.
Parisia, and he's a good...
Belum ngurus Dragon Spine. Dragon Spine cuma aku buka domain Blizzard doang. Kita jauh melayang, jadi sebentar. Tuh, eksplorasinya masih kecil, tapi Blizzard udah kebuka. Jadi masih, ya belum lah. Aku ngejar story dulu ini, meninggalkan Rito biar Inazumanya
Hello
aman.
there. You must be seeking refuge with the international. Good. That's a relief. We heard the associate. Yes. Left, right. The Sakoku decree certainly makes. But it's not the root cause of our woes. No. Those Mora grubbers. Oh, of the three. That's right. They impose astronomical. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, something that most eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants so in order to pay our taxes, but then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem. Now there's only one vendor who even. Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will. Fontaine. Sounds off. What do you think we should do? That I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a. Well, it definitely sounds like he. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. If I remember correctly. Got it. Where?
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't trade secret. Got?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Are you even buying? They're wasting their time.
Hey, what's...
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me and...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
Nanti dia nggak mau keluar keliling-keliling aja. Kan bisa diusir kalau ada yang mau. Kalau dia nggak mau keluar. Biasanya kalau itu tuh dia sebenarnya minta barang sih. Dia nggak ngomong doang. Nitip naspat. Waduh, nitip.
Actually, we're having a.
Oh? Well, by getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that I can only assume he must have found himself a
You're saying.
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one. The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree.
So he left the.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful.
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Nah, gimana Kak? Kamu pencet F2. Misalnya ini ada yang masuk. Nanti kamu tinggal di sini bubarkan gitu. Di pojok sini ini ada tulisan bubarkan. Sayangnya aku lagi nggak ini. Nggak co-op. Ini tinggal dikeluarin sendiri aja kita. Oh sorry, kalau kamu nggak di PC, at least kamu mencet yang ini nih, yang ini. Nanti pokoknya di pojok bawah sini ada. Kalau nggak ada tanda kit di dianya. Misalnya ini list pertama, ini list kedua. Nah di sini ada tulisan keluarkan dari tim. Halo Fadila.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? Goodness, I can sense it now. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, my hometown. Huh? What is it?
Just close your eyes already.
You mean the sound of the ocean? Liyue Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active.
Nggak mau keluar mas, kalau ngebak.
Stop. That's enough.
Oh, itu mah
Don't make
mungkin
me relive
cheater
it
kali.
anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the international? Often I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times.
Well,
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most All right, I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, you scaredy kid. So come on,
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate.
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction evidence. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always, as it happens, I handed some Mora.
Really? Well...
Mami, kamu out nggak modal? Gimana ya? Mungkin. Siapa yang ngomong itu ke kamu? Ya, masih belum bisa beli makan ya di sini.
Keijiro.
Nggak tahu.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ryoko, how's business?
Biasa.
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Okay.
But of course, tax collection is difficult work. It's not like I'll get any customers.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Mungkin ngebug sih.
What could he be doing?
It looks like he buried... Whoa! It's boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking...
Great! Well, now we have...
I'll...
Huh?
Huh?
But we really don't have anything left.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no And who are you?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger.
Huh? You've been swindling us!
Well,
let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some
So you think you could...
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige.
Huh? Is that...
No, not at all. I'm simply...
well, even if what...
I believe you still have a Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump...
And not even in...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for... Come on, Harrison.
I'm sick of being pushed around.
Harrison! Hey, what's all this racket?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
Pemancing ya. Ngeplayainnya malah dapat mana ya.
What was all the commotion
Oh, we were just discussing a minor
helping hand. The only thing you're doing.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. Seize the merchants. We will.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any...
Who are you supposed to be? And why?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yuck. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our... You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun.
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But...
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're... if nothing else, I'm Shh, not here. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the... I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Naruto.
You've been... So, the
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremony. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan,
Shirasagi
Kamisato
Himegimi.
Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous.
Oh, most definitely. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato. Despite the fact that he's the current head of I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better...
Still pretty good.
Well, maybe I have Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, that is...
Change the time?
In the test I gave you earlier, although they're navigating powerful people, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course. Well, one more thing. This invitation good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait! So, did Toma... Oh, darn it! Soon as we get off VTube time... Well...
Dan... Ako na i-quart level. Suaranya hilang. Enggak, aku membaca dan diam.
Stop there.
Sorry, but we really got...
If you don't have a travel permit...
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying? Guess it can't hurt to try. Who knows?
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office.
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. Come on in. Let's...
My...
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi...
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason...
All right, all in good time. To
So...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes?
Exactly!
And I hear you also for...
Whoa, you... Something wrong?
No. Rito is greatly off. One other thing I heard about you is...
Sure, no problem. Whatever.
Excellent. You must know the Ching...
Yep, we've picked a few of the...
Yes, bring me 300...
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Then how about this?
That sounds...
700...
Hey, what?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Halt, you two! Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see. So this means she wants you, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Paimon...
Okay. Oh, saya harus nunggu malam. Aku belum ada rencana siang ini harus streaming apa. Mungkin Valorant sih. Hi, Mamu.
You finally arrived. This is technically the second...
Wow. She's the daughter of...
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishment.
Is it Paimon or does...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is...
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like...
No, you misunderstood. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my state. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything, and to be perfectly honest, as long as you remain...
Yeah, we figured it.
I secretly overheard a conversation between... They seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time... We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island.
Okay.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you.
Let's go. Aku pokoknya sampai bisa ninggalin Rito aja. Biasanya mau nanti dulu nggak apa-apa. Hari ini sampai keluar dari Rito.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to...
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been...
Is there something wrong?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the...
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right...
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty? Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety?
Boy, just...
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have...
Shinojo, you...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi.
Yes, but...
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once.
Yes, my lady.
Ada kargo. Kargo adalah salah satu yang paling aku nggak suka.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Frostbite.
Go, Baron Punch.
Windblade.
Halo, Revelio. Hello, welcome.
Say no more!
Let it rain.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Boom!
Freeze!
Let's dance. Go, go, Bip!
To the fairy.
Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Oh, so sorry.
With the wind! Boom! You're open! Fall before me!
Come on, we can do it.
Cool it.
No one escapes my sight.
There's more! Taste my
I'll protect us.
Dodge this.
Fall before me! You're open! You're open! Cut down!
Let's dance.
Freeze.
Wind blade!
Okay.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamachi to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenri.
My lady?
So that's how it is.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything.
I'm not afraid to say that
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you on...
What? No,
you two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened.
Yes, of course.
But what will
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence...
Paimon?
I wish you a safe journey.
Bye, Chisato.
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Kaya jangan suka sama ini mo sendiri.
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again?
So... Okay. Satu lagi tinggal itu. Before of that, mari kita jalan dulu. Sorry guys. You guys didn't hear anything, I think. Nggak deh, kalian denger pasti. Mic-nya, ya. Ya. Baiklah, kalian tidak mendengar apa-apa.
What's the hurry?
Apaan tuh? Mic-ku jatuh. Ini karena belum punya meja nih, jadi mic-nya kayak masih nggak di posisi yang aman gitu. Kadang kalau kesenggol dikit atau mejanya goyang dikit, jatuh. Nah, aku duduk lesehan. Main ML lagi kapan? Rencana aku besok. Untuk hari ini kayaknya ML besok lah, besok. Hari ini enggak deh. Mau aku besok masih. Gak encok kah? Encok tau. So tired duduk lesehan tuh. Tapi ya namanya juga belum punya meja. Siapa bilang aku mau ngerjain tugas kalian? Aku mau nyari surat jalanku. Berhubung belum jadi buronan. Dan yang seperti kalian tahu, ini udah ngelewatin banget. Oh, karena masih dapat. Kesedek tadi. Maaf. Mohon maaf lahir dan batin, guys. Belum punya meja. Nami restoran. Ini adalah quest terakhir yang mau aku jalanin hari ini. Jadi abis ini aku bakal udahan, istirahat. Mungkin jam 2 aku bakal lanjut main Valorant. Aku nggak tahu ya jam 2 atau jam berapa, terserah lah. Pokoknya abis aku beres makan gitu. Dango. Belum bisa beli ya? Ya, belum bisa beli. Belum ada soalnya. Jangan lupa makan ya. Nanti habis selesai stream ini aku makan. Terus nanti habis itu ya istirahat sebentar, of course, karena capek duduk itu. Terus baru ini deh. Nanti stream lagi. Genshin is taking too long time. Main family kak, game horor kak. Tidak menerima layanan game horor guys, kecuali nanti pas mau COBA. Masih belajar untuk ini. Aku tuh masih takut, guys. Game horror bukanlah bagian dari gameku. And it's done. Everything is done. No? Dan aku harus genius invocation, berarti kita pulang ke monster dulu baru lanjutin yang lain. Kacau sih, aku nggak diajak lagi. Apaan emang lu main Genshin? Mengajarkan kita menjadi game yang orang yang sopan, baiklah. Feelingku berarti itu game sangat tidak ramah. Oh, suaramu agak kecil ya? Padahal maksimal loh aku. Kurang dekat dari mic aja aku ini. Gimana ya, mau deket tuh kayak susah aja gitu. Oke. Oh, aku nggak punya Windwell Aster ternyata. Ya udah, nanti aku cari deh. Dan aku udah ngomong waktu yang tidak singkat, ngomong terus-terusan. Ya, bisa dibilang saya cukup lelah ya untuk berbicara terlalu banyak. Oh my god. Nggak punya GTA. Mau beliin aku ini nggak? Apa namanya? HDD eksternal. Nanti aku langsung download GTA deh. Gimana? Win-win solution nggak? Aku ada GTA. Aku tidak punya. Kalau akun doang sih ada. Aku nggak ada. Minta kamu lah, kan kamu yang ngajak aku main GTA. Gimana sih? Kenapa aku nge-cutscene lagi ya?
Welcome to the cat's tail. And sucrose the up. I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the cat's tail staff is not for sale.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that. Sucrose. I just... Actually, Margaret.
Kan kamu yang mau, jadi ya kamu ini.
Genius invocation. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the cat's tail to play.
Allow me to interpret.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the average player, is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius.
Wow!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe... Oh? What's that? Shuyen. In the eyes of
Astaga, ya ampun, heran aku.
I look no different than any other or...
It seems he really is. Seriously, how can he get all of that from a...
It was the duels of genius...
So, playing genius invocation...
Orang gila.
Anyway, though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game.
Just as a seasoned warrior...
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty Cardmaster Prince, I swore an oath that my hands...
If Prince is unwilling to play...
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here yet.
Ya, lo berdonasi juga dong.
Every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation tease seriously. Games and drinks.
What can I say? Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break.
Oh. Why are we letting all these loafers... you know, if drink sales keep going up like this...
My dear, Prince speaks the truth.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty.
But...
Shuyen,
Halo.
drink mixing, now.
Ooh, alright.
Nah, nanti aja. Oke guys, aku rasa aku cukupin dulu sampai di sini biar aku istirahat dulu, aku makan siang segala macam. Nanti kita stream, aku nggak tahu kemungkinan besar Valorant ya, tergantung anak-anakku pada Valorant atau enggak. Kalau misalnya pada enggak Valorant, berarti aku stream yang lain, entah Minecraft, entah enggak ada The Forest, entah Minecraft, entah Mobile Legend, oke? Nggak ada The Forest, thank you. Enggak. Enggak ada The Forest. So, aku rasa aku cukup dulu sampai di sini. Thank you buat semuanya yang udah nontonin aku. Makasih buat semuanya yang udah nemenin aku. Enggak ada, aku udah selesai The Forest udah 2 kali aku main skip. Anjir, aku stream hampir 3 jam. Aku ngapain? Buset. Antara MLBB, Minecraft, atau Valorant. Antara 3 itu. Aku nggak tahu ya. Tapi kemungkinan besar tuh Valorant. Kalau nggak Valorant, ML paling. Kalau teman-temanku pada muncul, kalau ada si Iqbal, aku bakal... Karena Arya pasti ada, jadi kalau ada si Iqbal, follow. Kalau nggak ada, kalau si Iqbal lagi pergi, baru kita ML. Oke? Karena kemarin kita udah ML, rencananya aku tuh mau ganti game hari ini. Betul. Bentar, mulaknya aku tahu nih singkatan ininya. No, aku tidak akan menyebutnya. Oke, bye-bye. Bye-bye, makasih sudah nemenin aku. See you next stream. Ya, yang hari ini juga tetap stream ya. Bye-bye.